First off, I'd like to give all praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakakwadash. Double honors to those elders and apostles out there from Great Millstone who teach and rule well. A lot of respect to you brothers out there on the highways and byways preaching this truth around the four corners of the earth. And salutations to the hopeful elect that you guys may be sealed soon. And with that, it's your brother Dawaba from the branch of GMS here in Chicago, coming right back at you with a little lesson. And we touch on this subject quite a bit, and I'm gonna mention it once I get through playing the video. But we always touch on this particular subject quite a bit, and it's always about women. But the most part, every time we touch on it, most of the time it's about our wives. We tend to forget those other women in our lives. So with that, man, I'm gonna let this play, and then I'm gonna grab a few scriptures.
Name of Joyce Brown Rodriguez, who was in a relationship with her boyfriend Christopher Wilson since 2018. Now she's 56 years old. He was 52.
And let me just say this: Copyright Act, fair use. Yeah, I'm not using this to make no money. I'm just using this for educational purpose. And as you see, this guy's channel is JR Wisdom. At JR Wisdom. So I want to make sure I put that in there too. You know, at JR Wisdom, and it looked like it says viral hashtag true crime. So I'm gonna let this play.
2 years old. So they had a relationship going on. They had no kids together. Obviously, they only been in a relationship for about 5 years, off and on. She has a son who's 34 years old. He has daughters who are of age. And something happened where Buddy was like, yo, I just don't want to deal with you anymore. And he broke up with her. So she's blowing up his phone, acting like they're in their 20s and 30s, teenage. And Buddy's not trying to hear it. He's not answering. He's going on about his business. Because he wouldn't answer the phone the same day, she tells her son that I need you to take this guy out. She probably told him some lies. And the next day they decide to go up to his job. And they watch as he leaves his job, talks with a colleague of his. And then she sicks her attack dog to go out and empty the clip on him. Name of Joyce.
So y'all heard. Dude broke up with his 56-year-old wife. Got rid of her. He was 52. She was 56. She had a 34-year-old son. She probably told her son some lies, whatever. And he goes and shoots dude, empty the clips in him. Now he's in jail. All because of what? Listening to his dumbass mom. Listening to some woman. Not paying attention, not thinking for himself. You know? And we always sit up here and say, you know, we always talk about our women, man, but you got to understand, we always talk about our wives. A lot of times when we mention anything, it's always mostly about our wives. But you got to understand, guys, you got women in your life, that's your mom, your sister, your aunties, your grandmothers, you know, cousins, you know, friends, if you want to call them that, whatever. But either way it goes, you got women in your life, man, not just your wives, who are manipulative and who will do a lot of things, man. You got to be careful with them. And this is Ecclesiasticus 33:19. Give not thy son and wife, thy brother and friend, power over thee while thou livest. And give not thy goods to another, lest it repent thee, and thou entreat for the same again. Hey, don't give people your strength, man. Don't give them your all. Don't give them these things, man. You know, you giving away yourself, you know, to people who would abuse you and use you, you know, tear up your whole life. And it says, thy son and wife, thy brother and friend. That includes your mom. That includes everybody. Do not give your power to these people, man. You know, when you come into this truth, you are a new man. You know, you ain't the same person you was before. Things have changed. You think. You use the truth to guide you. You use this wisdom and knowledge to guide you. Just don't be listening to people, man. As we know, man, women will lead you down a very dark path. And it doesn't matter if it's your wife, your mom, your auntie, your cousins, your grandmother, your sister. They ain't no different. They will lead you down a fucked up ass path if you let them. The dude gonna go shoot some dude because his mom told him to. That's stupidity in itself. You're a fool. This is Proverbs 31, and we all know this from Proverbs 31:3. Give not thy strength unto women, nor thy ways to which that destroyed kings. You don't want to sit up here and give your strength to women. We always, every time I mention this, I swear I always talk about women, our wives. But you gotta understand, man, there are more women out there than your wife. It's your mom, your sisters, your daughters, your cousins, your aunties, your grandmothers. Everyday people that you might just know, been knowing for years. Don't sit up here and just have your mind frame locked into everything they say and do. You can find yourself being destroyed real quick. Hey, I've been around my wife. I've been around my cousins. I've been around people in my lives, women in my life. And I've seen some of the shit they do. And a lot of it ain't right. But we tend to overlook that, man. But when you come into this truth, you see it for what it is. Wickedness. A lot of times. Wickedness. Don't let it sit up here and destroy you, man. Don't let it sit up and destroy. And that goes just as well for friends, brother, your sons. Hey, we love our family, man. We love our family, but man, when you come into this truth, you gotta. And as a matter of fact, since I keep saying it, let me go ahead and grab it real quick. This Romans 12:1. I beseech you, therefore, brethren, by the mercies of Yahweh, that ye present your bodies a living sacrifice, holy and acceptable to Yahweh, which is your reasonable service. But this is the point I want to make in this 2, Romans 12:2. And be not conformed to this world, but be ye transformed by the renewing of your mind, that ye may prove what is that good and acceptable and perfect will of Yahweh. That's what That's what I'm trying to say. Man, we ain't the same as we was before, man. Letting things jumping up at the crack of somebody saying something, doing stupid shit, being worldly, not using this wisdom and knowledge. Now we use this wisdom and knowledge to guide ourselves and to guide our footsteps. And now we understand that we got women in our lives who just ain't right, and they ain't never been right. But when we was in the world, we didn't look at it that way. Now that you're in this truth, you got to understand that. Put yourself in check. And at times you're going to have to put them in check. It's just going to have to be that way. When you come to your mom and them, yeah, you honor your mother. You be respectful. But hey, if things get too shady, sometimes you got to sit up here and separate yourself from situations. And you might have to. And it's just a harsh reality. But this was something, man, I looked at, man, and now we seen more. We're going to see more stuff than this. But it just made me think about something, that's all. When I looked at it, 34-year-old son, he had daughters himself. Now he in jail because he was stupid. Listening to somebody, because she's your mom. Mama's boy. Y'all got to get that out your head. But with that, man, I'd like to give all praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh by Hashem Yahushai, by Hashem Rakakwadash. Double honors to those elders and apostles out there from Great Millstone who teach and rule well. A lot of respect to you brothers out there on the highways and byways preaching this truth around the four corners of the earth. And salutations to the hopeful elect that you guys may be sealed soon. And with that, I always say, stay prayed up, brothers. Pray for each other because we're almost up out of here. So with that, I'd like to say Kwam Yasharella and Anya Ha Batam Akim. Shalom.